Hello. Hello. Can you hear me or not?
I can hear.
Okay. So what about the homework? Have you done the homework? In the last class, I have given 2 or 3 sums as a homework, right? Only one sum. Sorry, 2 sums.
Yes,
Did you finish the homework or not?
sir, I did one sum.
So what is the answer you got for that? So Anupam is 11th from the left hand and Deepak is 13th from the right hand. And Deepak is to the left of Anupam and there are 4% between them. And how many persons are there in the row? What is the answer for this sum? Just send me the direct message. There is a row and Anupam is 11th from the left hand. So is Anupam is 11th from the left hand. And Deepak is 13th from the right hand, but Deepak is to the left of Anupam. That means there is an overlapping region, right? Understanding? There will be overlapping from here to here. So it is 13th from the right hand. And so this is the 13th. So Deepak is 13th from the right hand. At the same time, Deepak is left to the Anupam. So there is 13th. And again, they said there are 4 persons between them. Then what is the count here? What is the distance here? If there are 4 persons means how much are you taking between these two?
5.
5.
5 you have to take because 4 persons means you have distance is always +1, right? If you are coming from the distance to the person now, you have to do -1. So if you given 4 persons now, distance will be 5. Now tell me how many persons are there in the row? What is the answer then? Okay, now here to here it is a 13. Then what about the here to here? What is this value? What is this value? What is this value? From 13 you have to subtract the 5. That means it is a 8. Yes or no? So if you want to calculate the total persons now, first calculate distance. So distance is equal to total how much? 11 plus 8, total 19. Yes or no? Up to this it is 11. Now from here to here it is 8, total 19. But if you want persons now, distance -1. That means totally 18 persons are there in the row. Understand? Any doubts in this? Whether you got the same answer? How many of you got the same answer? Raise your hands. If anybody has the doubts also. Okay, nobody got the same answer. Then still anybody has the doubts in this problem? Raise your hands. If you didn't understand the problem now, raise your hand. I'll explain you once again. Shall we move to the next question?
Can you explain it once more?
This problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I erase the I will erase the complete one and explain you. What is given in the problem? Anupam is 11th from the left hand. So from the left, what is the position of Anupam? 11th. If this is Anupam now, from the left hand it is 11th. Okay, distance is always the rank only, right? So 11th only. And Deepak is 13th from the right hand. Deepak is 13th from the right hand. But at the same time, they said like Deepak is left to the Anupam, right? Deepak should be 13th from the right hand, but Deepak should be left to the Anupam. Left means this one. So total distance from here to here is 30. Is it clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Now, again they said there are 4 persons in between them. Between Deepak and Anupam, there are 4 persons. But when you come to distance now, always have to increase +1, right? Persons to the distance. That means from here to here, there are total 5. Distance is 5 between the Anupam and the Deepak. Clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to calculate how many persons are there in the row. If you want to calculate the total number of persons in the row, just to calculate the distance, total distance, and just do -1 from the total distance, you will get the total number of persons. Okay. Now from this point to this point, what is the distance?
11.
11. From this point to this point, what is the distance? Just from here to here, there is a 13. 13 minus 5 is this only, right? 8 only, right?
Yes, sir.
This is 13 minus 5 only, right? Total is 13. 13 minus 5, that is 8. So if you want total distance now, 11 plus 8 only, right? Total line from left to right.
Yes.
11 plus 8 is equal to 19. So total distance is 19. But we want only the persons. So persons is equal to distance -1. That is 18. Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So next question. In a row, Nikhil is 11th from the right hand, sorry. And Rohan is 12th from the left hand. And there are 5 persons between them. Then what could be the minimum number of persons in the row? What could be the minimum number of persons in the row? And also the maximum number of persons in the row. And what is the answer? What is the answer? Anybody has tried this question? Okay, Praharshan, is it the for maximum or the minimum? Good, you got the correct answer, but
Yes, maximum.
maximum. Okay, good. Well, the maximum value is correct only, Praharshan. Then find out for minimum also. Okay, we'll do it on the board itself. See, what is given? Nikhil is 11th from the right hand. So this is the right hand. Nikhil is here. That is the 11th. And the Rohan is 12th from the left hand. This is Nikhil. And Rohan is 12th from the left hand. This is a case 1. We can draw the diagram like this also. And what they said, there are 5 persons between them. There are 5 persons between them. Now we have to take the distance as a 6. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in the diagram?
No, sir.
This is a case 1 you can follow. But in this problem, they didn't give whether the Rohan is left to the Nikhil or right to the Nikhil, right? In the previous case, they have said the Deepak is to the left of Anupam. So that only we have taken the Deepak is left of the Anupam. But in this problem, they didn't say any left to the right or right to the left to the persons. So we can draw one more diagram also here from this. How we can draw?
Where R is to the right of N.
If this is a Rohan, Rohan is 12th from here. Then we can take Nikhil here itself, right? This is the right end. So if we take Nikhil from the left hand, it is 11th. And again, there is a 6 people between these two. Understand? Now, in this case, what is the maximum number of people are there in the row?
28.
Maximum distance is how much? 12 plus 6 plus 11. That means 29. But we want only the persons. So persons can be 29 minus 1. That is 28. Now, in this case, what is the maximum distance in the row?
$29.
What is the answer? What is the maximum distance? In this case,
70.
so you can check calculation distance with anyone. Okay, from here to here, what is the distance? We'll take this as a reference. So it is a 12. Okay, from here to here, what is the distance then? From here, it is 11 minus 6. That is 5 only, right? Understand this one?
Yes.
Up to Rohan, the right side distance is 5. Left side distance is 12. Is it clear?
Yes.
So total distance will be 12 plus 5, that is a 17. But if you want persons now, 17 minus 1, 16. So how many maximum people can be there in the problem? In the row?
16.
How many? Maximum is 28.
So, but in the case 2, we got 16.
16. Still anyone has doubts in this?
Sir, can you tell case 2?
Yes.
Sir, can you explain case 2 again?
Yes, to again. Okay. See, in the above problem, if you compare, they have given the persons, right? They have told like Deepak is to the left of Anupam. That means compulsory you have to take the Deepak to the left side of the Anupam only. Okay. But below case, in this problem, they didn't say any condition like the Nikhil is left of the Arohan, Arohan is right of the Nikhil, Arohan is left of the Nikhil, right? They didn't say any condition. So in that case, you can get the two possibilities. In this case, we'll get the two possibilities. In the first case, we have taken Rohan is left of Nikhil. But in the second case, we have taken Rohan is right of Nikhil. Okay. So in the first case, it is clear, right? Rohan is
Yes.
11th from the right end. So Nikhil is 11th from the right end, this one. And Rohan is 12th from the left end, this one finished. And they said number of persons between them is 5. That means total you have to take the distance 6. So that is the first case. Okay. But suppose if the Rohan can be the chances also there, right? Rohan can be the right of Nikhil also. So in this case, we have taken the Rohan to the right of the Nikhil. So Rohan position is 12th from the right left hand. That is okay. At the same time, Nikhil position is 11th from the left hand. Sorry, right hand. That also we have taken. And there are total 6 units of distance between them. Nikhil and the Rohan. Okay, clear up to this. Now, if you want to find the total distance from here to here, how you can find out? You can take from either Nikhil or this as a constant. Suppose if you take Rohan as a constant person, from here to here, this what is the distance from the left hand?
12.
12. From here to here, what is the distance? We don't have
It
that
would
distance,
be 5.
but we have the distance from here to here, right? 11, 6 are there. If you subtract this 6 from the 11, you will get here to here distance only, right? Yes or no? If you subtract that 6 from the total distance 11, you will get only distance from here to here only, right?
Yes.
So 11 minus 6, that is equal to 5. So 12 plus 5 equal to 17. That is the maximum distance from left hand to right hand. Okay. Any doubts? If you want parcels now, 17 minus 1 equal to 16.
Understood.
So can
Yeah.
you once scroll to the question?
Question, okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. So we'll go to the next question. Listen the question carefully. In a row of girls, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi, who is 17th to the right hand. Swati is 4th to the right of Reena. If Swati is 10th from left hand, how many girls are there in the row? Read the question carefully. In a row of girls, Reena's position is 10th to the left of Pallavi, but who is 17th to the right hand? Who is 17th to the right hand? There is 17th, okay. And Swati is 4th to the right of Reena. If Swati is 10th from the left hand, then how many girls are there in the row? You just solve it and tell me the answer. Just read the question carefully and you can solve it. Now it is clear whether voice is clear or not.
Clear, sir.
Voice is clear.
Okay. Just solve that problem. First, how many of you understand the question? Raise your hands.
Sir, I have one question in the question given.
Yeah.
Where it says who is 17th to the right end, is it from the left end or is it from the right end? Because it does not say from the right end, it says to the right end.
Okay, okay. Pallavi is there, right? Whenever the who word is used now, it is next to the Pallavi only. Means before person only. They said Pallavi. That means who is belongs to Pallavi only. Understand?
So is she 17th from the left or the right?
17th from the right hand. Pallavi is 17th from the right hand.
Okay, yes, sir.
That who words will belongs to immediate person only. Whoever is there nearby that who word.
No, sir, I know what who is. I was asking to. 17th to or 17th from?
17th to. Anybody got the answer?
Sir, I sent it to you.
You got the nearby. Yeah, correct. It's correct answer. So what is given in the question? In the row of girls, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. Still anybody is doing? You want some more time? If you want some more time now, raise your hands. I will wait. Okay, listen here carefully. What is given? Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. So we'll draw first one line. In that, Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi, but Pallavi who is 17th to the right hand. So on the right hand, Pallavi is, if you take here, she is 17th from the right hand. Okay, but what about the Reena position with respect to Pallavi? Reena is 10th to the left of Pallavi. That means Reena, if you take here, she is 10th to the left of Pallavi. That means 10th. Understand up to this? Up to this right hand part? Next one. Swati, who is 4th to the right of Reena. Again, Swati is there. She is the right of Reena. So right of Reena means from here how to take. So in between here, Swati is there. How much? It is a 4. If Swati is 10th from the left hand, again they have given the position, one more position, Swati 10th from the left hand. then how many girls are there in the row? Yeah, Praharsha, second answer is correct. How many girls are there in the row? If you want to find the how many girls are there in the row, just to calculate the total distance from left hand to the right hand. That's all, you'll get the answer. Simple. So to get this answer, we have to keep anyone as a constant. Okay. So if you take anyone as a constant, from that we can calculate the total distance of the left hand to the right hand. Suppose in this case, if you take whom we will take the constant when? Tell me one name. The Reena, Swati, or the Pallavi? Okay, we'll start with the S. So from left to right, what is the position of S? What is the rank? 10th. Just you have to find out from here to here the distance. That's all is the problem. Answer will get. So Swati from the right end, what is the answer? 17 plus. Here total distance is 10. But 10 minus 4, if you do this, what is I will get here? There is a 6 only, right? So this distance is 6 plus 17. So how much it is? 23. So total distance from left to right is how much? 23 plus 10 is equal to 33. And if you want persons now, that is 33 minus 1 equal to 32. Now any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
If you didn't understand now, just tell me, I will explain you once again.
Sir, can you explain the last part again?
The last part.
Yes, sir.
See here, if you want to find the total distance from left hand to the right hand, with respect to one person as a constant, right? So in this part I have taken Swati as a constant, okay? We know the rank of Swati from the left hand, that is a 10. But we don't know the direct rank of Swati from the right hand, right? So to measure this
Yes,
distance
sir.
from here to this here, we have the combination values. Up to here we know it is a 17th. But here to here we don't know, right? This part.
Yes, sir.
So how you will get this part? We know total distance from here to this part is 9, 10. But in that 10, if you remove this 4 now, you will get 6 only, right? Here to here.
Yes, sir.
So 6 plus 17 only the position of the Swati from the right hand, right?
Yes, sir.
Clear now?
Got it, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone has doubts? Still anyone has doubts? So total number of persons is 32. Next question. These are different types of question. Interchanging concept will come here. In a row, Hindu is 7th from left hand. Jaya is 9th from the right hand. When they interchange their positions, then Hindu becomes 17th from left hand. Then how many persons are there in the row? Then how many persons are there in the row? Try this question.
Sir, I sent you the answer. Is it correct?
No. Just try it.
Sir, I sent you the answer. This is correct.
No. Check it once again. Small error is there somewhere. Just check it in. Can I explain?
Yes.
What is given first? One row is there. In a row, Hindu is 7th from the left hand. So one row is there in that. The position of Hindu is 7th from the left hand. Okay. And Jaya is 9th from the right hand. Jaya is 9th from the right hand. So two possibilities we get, right? Yes or no? One is this, the other one is this. Hindu 7th and Jaya 9th. But when they interchange their position, that means Hindu is coming to Jaya place, Jaya is coming to the Hindu place. So what is the new position? Hindu is I1, Jaya is J1. Understand? Just they interchange their positions. So Hindu will go and sit in the Jaya place, Jaya will come and sit in the Hindu place. Here also same. I dash and J dash, new positions. Now in the new positions, Hindu becomes 17th from the left hand. Indu become 17th from the left hand. But in the new position, whether Indu is 17th from the left hand, here chance is there. Is it correct? Initially only it is 7th from left hand, right? Indu, again you are moving to the left side only, it is become 17th. Is it correct way? Understanding the difference here. Initially the Indu position is 7th from the left hand. At that time only she is far away from the left hand. Again when you're changing the position also, it cannot be 17th right here, it can be less than 7. When it's coming towards the left now, from the left hand, it is, should be less than 7.
Yes, sir.
So this condition is wrong. Understand now why make it wrong? Only this will be the correct.
Yes, sir.
If this is the correct now tell me how many persons are there in the row? If you want to calculate the total number of persons in the row, just you have to do one thing. What is it? Calculate the total distance from left to right and minus 1. That's all. Now tell me what is the total distance from left to right? What is the total distance from left to right?
Sir, is it 28?
Check it, check it.
17 plus 9.
Yeah. Obviously that will be the total distance, right? You have taken the J as the constant. So if you take this as a constant now, here it is 17. From here to here it is a 9. So 17 plus 9, how much? 26. So if you want total persons now, total distance minus 1. 26 minus 1 is equal to 25. Okay. So how many of you understand this problem?
Sir, I understood it. I made a silly mistake.
What about the remaining people? Respond. I can explain you once again. Understand or any doubts?
What?
Can I give one more problem? Next question. In the row of children, Deepthi is 10th from the left hand. I'll write in the shortcut. In a row, Deepti is 10th from the left hand. Kamal is 8th from the right hand. When they interchange their positions, after interchanging, Kamal becomes 15th from the right hand. Kamal becomes 15th from right hand. Then what is the new position of Deepti from left hand? Then what is the new position of Deepti from left hand? Understand? One row is there in that Deepti is 10th from the left hand initially and Kamal is 8th from the right hand. But they interchanged their positions. Then the Kamal becomes 15th from the right hand. Okay. Then what is the new position of Deepti from the left hand? Just try it once.
So I sent you the answer. Sir, is it correct?
100 days. 17th. Yeah. Got the answer remaining? Yeah, Paharshan, Shadab. What about the remaining people? Are you feeling like today we are doing all the advanced sums?
No, sir, it's quite easy.
Easy only, right? If you understand the concept, it will be easy. I'll share the notes in Google Classroom today. Just you check it once again after completion of the class, okay? And already I uploaded the notes for the previous topics like coding and decoding, pair formation, alphabetical series and all. You please go through it once again, okay? Got the answer? Remaining people? What is given here? Deepti is 10th from the left hand. So we'll take Deepti position 10th from the left hand. and Kamal is 8th from the right end. So you can get the 2 chances. Okay, one more chance is Deepthi and the Kamal. So from here to here it is a 10. And here to here it is a 8. After interchanging the position, the Kamal becomes 15th from the right end. Kamal becomes, if they interchange their positions now, there is a new position of Kamal, there is a new position of Deepthi. After interchanging the position, Kamal becomes 15th from the right end. Then which one is correct? Either first case or second case?
They're the first case.
This is the Kamal, this is the Deepthi. Kamal is moving towards the right, right? So number has to decrease, but number is increasing. That means this is the wrong. So first case is correct. So after interchanging the position, the Kamal is 15th from the right end. Then what is the new position of Deepthi from the left end? How can you calculate this one? Just measuring the distance.
Sir, since we know that this is 15 and we know that this is 8, then we can just remove 15 minus 8 to find the distance in the middle and then
Very
add that
good.
with 10.
So just you have to find out this distance. So that's all our answer, right? If you know this distance only, automatically answer will get. From here to here it is a 10. And here to here only you have to find out. That means 15 minus 8, that is a 7. Right? So 10 plus 7 is the distance of the Kamal. So distance is equal to nothing but rank. How much? 10 plus 7, 17th from left hand. Understand? Or anybody has doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Okay, next take it as a homework. In a row, Tina is 15th from the left hand. Rajni is 16th from the right hand. Rajni is right to the Tina when Tina is shifted by 5 places towards left. Rajni is right to Tina when Tina is shifted by 5 places sorry, these are 2 words. Rajni is right to the Tina when Tina is shifted by 5 places towards her left. Then there are 8 girls between them. Then how many persons are there in the row? Then how many persons are there in the row? This is the first homework, okay? In a row, Tina is 15th from the left hand, Rajni is 16th from the right hand. Rajni is right to the Tina when Tina is shifted by 5 places towards her left. They said 5 places. Don't increase the number, okay? Because that is not the persons, right? That is a distance only. So 5 places towards her left. Then there are 8 girls between them. Then how many persons are there in the row? Okay. This is your homework problem. Just do it. Okay. Any doubts in today's class?
No.
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. So thank you.